People, this is called the assassinator. Elena, please look out for the assassinator. Early one morning, news flash wake me out and mislead. 3 man and a woman, also a child. They lay down it into the street. I know I did not see it. I only just asked him who do it, how do it, and how do it, how do it, and how do it. Some see them don't know, some see me be so old. Hey, better munden, ben dunden, ben dunden, ben munden. When the mommy na ben a so boy, play the men and go on all over the world. Hey, holy mom, assassinator, kill my woman and children. They are traitor. Some of them have to run leave the area, run left them furniture. Me set up here, police and soldier. FCC to my shoulder. Elena, look out for the assassinator. Bang, then. When me mommy na me na so boy, play the me na boy, play the me na boy. Elena, go on. Early one morning, news flash woke me out of my sleep. 3 man and a woman, and so a child. They lay down dead into the street. I man did not see it. Just only asking who do it, how do it, and how do it. Some say them no know, some say maybe so. Bend on, bang, dun. Bang. All over the world, it's filled with assassination. Kill man, woman and children, they are traitors. Some of them have to run leave the area, run left them furniture. Me sit up here, police and soldier, MCC to a showdown. Hey, sometimes the area is on fire. Elena. One morning, remember the assassinator. When you are walking, look out for assassination. When you are sleeping, look out for assassination. They always are around your area. Early one morning, new flash wake me out and mislead. 3 man and a woman, also a child. They lay down into the street. Elena, the boy, tell it that better me end. Elena, when I go home, and then me end.
Ready pon the bin. Ready pon the bin. Ready gun. Bang bang bing bing me end.
as a fool. 200,000 Polish children in the hand. They did not come back. Then a mini couldn't bend all day, all night. Me said he really provoked. He used some of them skin and birth to soul. Remember, this is history. Man, it's ain't not to old. Man, it ain't not to old. Hey,
where they gun the bell, where they gun the bell, where they gun,
bang bang, bang bing 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 gun den. Bena bing bing ding gun den. Bing 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 bing. Bena mini long love in the
where they gun the bell, where they gun the bell, where they gun the bell,
bang bang beda me. October, in a November, or even December.
well I'm in den gun den bell, well I'm in den gun den bell,
bang bang beda me. Beda bing bing ding 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 ding, beda bing ding 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 ding.
when den den, when den den, when den den.
Mommy me nan oh, mommy me nan oh, mommy me nan oh. There was a man whose name was Islam. He just a one like him superior, while other races he said is inferior. So inferior. Hey, when him heard about satellite, Mr. Hitler him really run go hide. When him heard about satellite, Mr. Hitler him really run go hide. Another man him a tell me him commit suicide. John no say him behind. Hey,
Where they gun the bell,
hey.
where they gun the bell.
Bang bang bena bing 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 dun din bena bing bing dun din.
Where they gun the bell, where they gun the bell, gun the bell.
Bing 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 bena bing 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 bena bing bing bena bing bena bing bing bena bing bing long 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 in long 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 Mouse does not DJ nor sing J nor ever say la la oh, yeah. Easy bang bang diddly day yeah. see,
With so many fearless and impressive creatures in the world, finding the most fearless is a daunting task. Still, we've got a solid 10 most fearless. Honey badger. The honey badger, also known as the rattan, is found all over India, Asia, and Africa. Despite its name, the honey badger is badgerous. It has few natural
and when I see simply, me brother,
competitors. Honeybees have been observed taking on lions at the MUKUMBANI Rehab Center in Limpopo, South Africa. One badger there managed to tear its way out of its enclosure before burying under an electrified fence in order to attack it. These little beasts have been observed taking on lions at the MUKUMBANI Rehab Center in Limpopo, South Africa. One badger there managed to tear its way out of its enclosure before burying under an electrified fence in order to attack it. These can also withstand most snake venoms, so they're happy to take on snakes as well. Their skin is loose, thick, and rubbery, allowing honey badgers to maneuver their way into a striking position even if they're so easily repel both arrows and spears. On top of all this, honey badgers have sharp claws and strong jaws filled with sharp teeth. They've been observed using those razor-sharp other animals and even people. Honey badgers are also amazingly smart. One was even seen rolling a log across the ground before positioning it upright in order to reach a bird. With everything they've got going for them, honey badgers don't really said they do have a ridiculously high metabolism, so they're always on the hunt for their next meal, going from kill to kill without missing a beat. Number 9. Nile crocodile for the most part. As such, Nile crocodiles are currently on the list of least concern on the IUCN Red List for quite some time now. Their populations are pretty said. This species is rarely found in saltwater environments, although they do sometimes enjoy a dip in deltas and brackish lakes. They prefer lakes and grow to lengths of around 5 meters and weigh up to 1,650 pounds. Some do exceed this, making the Nile crocodile the second largest extant reptile in the entire world. A crocodile's thick, scaly skin is heavily armored, allowing them to fend off any potential attacks. Do share some space with hippos, so they have to watch out for ill-tempered neighbors from time to time, but they're usually with minimal fuss. Ambush predators, Nile crocodiles like to sit around and wait for prey to stray too close, remaining hidden until the very last second. Nile crocodiles follow a hierarchy that respects size above all else and are extremely territorial. These predators are responsible for hundreds of human deaths each and every year, which also makes them especially dangerous for people. Number 8. Baboon. Baboons rank among the largest non-hominid primates and have existed on the planet for at least a couple million years. They manage to pull off this feat by being extremely cunning, avoiding a fight if they don't have to throw down. Still, baboons are more than ready to get their hands dirty if they have to. These ferocious old-world monkeys have massive and powerful jaws that are packed with sharp canine teeth, and they're not afraid to use those chompers to get the job done. Baboons take over specific territories, shifting from time to time in order to follow food sources. Their troops average around 50 members, making them quite intimidating groups. When threatened, baboons bare their teeth before getting overly aggressive. Each baboon and troop is different, however, and their tolerance for being bothered can vary. Baboons will also fight poorly for at least one baboon. Once they start fighting, they go all out and don't stop until the loser finally flees, or is sufficiently the most aggressive of the sexes. But female baboons are still capable fighters. When a member of the troop is threatened, it isn't unusual to see the rest of its members rush an aggressor in a show of force, which usually does the trick. Having strength in numbers is a solid tactic and helps give the baboons a fearless edge. Number 7. Tasmanian Devil. A carnivorous marsupial, the Tasmanian devil has quite a fearsome reputation, despite its small size and unassuming looks when seen from a distance. You don't want to get too close, however, because these little beasts have some terrifying characteristics. To begin with, they have a strong, foul odor. Furthermore, when threatened, they let off a god-awful screech that's also extremely loud. Those little jaws are also quite powerful, with the Tasmanian holding the record worth worrying about if you ever stray across one in the wild. The good news is that they're only found on the island of Tasmania, so most people don't have to worry about tangling with Tasmanian devils on a regular basis. These marsupials can run at speeds of up to 13 kilometers per hour and have a low center of gravity when they're on the move, making them expert hunters. Once they catch their target, they use their claws to grip their prey and then repeatedly bite away at it with their 42 teeth. These grow constantly their entire lives and can grow to be quite large, allowing them to take down prey much larger than themselves. Number 6. Cassowary. A flightless bird native to New Guinea, the Maluku Islands, and Australia, the cassowary is a little bit like an emu or an ostrich. They prefer to keep well away from humans in the deep forest, and not all that much is currently known about them thanks to their shy nature. We do know that they have large claws on the second digits of each of their feet. Cassowaries can run easily through dense forests without issue and have extremely powerful legs. They can run up to 50 kilometers per hour and can jump up to 5 feet. Cassowaries are also excellent swimmers and have been known to cross vast stretches of ocean. Cassowaries have a long-standing reputation of attacking people and domestic animals, often throwing caution to the wind in order to do so. While some have been domesticated, even tame cassowaries can lash out unpredictably. When they do so, they use their powerful legs to beat their opponent down, also applying those sharp claws to do bonus damage. Cassowaries have killed people before, although they usually stop short of that. Instead, they'll happily leave you bruised, battered, and broken. Number 5. Hippopotamus. Hippos are massive creatures that prefer wet environments like rivers, wetlands, or swamps. They hang out all day soaking up the sun while submerged up to their heads if possible, but can become extremely aggressive, seemingly out of nowhere. Hippos are responsible for a stupid number of human deaths per year, thanks to their aggressiveness and territorial nature. When they feel that their space is being threatened, they won't hesitate to attack and repel the invader, no matter how big or ferocious it happens to be. Hippos are no joke, weighing upwards of 3,000 pounds. They also have massive jaws and huge teeth, which they use to terrifying effect. Number 4. Cape buffalo. A huge beast, the Cape buffalo isn't a predator. That being said, a fully grown Cape buffalo doesn't have to worry about being prey either. They have thick hides and sharp horns, which they can use to seriously injure any attacking predator. Using their size to their advantage, they can chase off pretty much any threat. They're also very skittish and territorial, responding to any and all potential threats with force. We don't know about you, but the Cape buffalo might be the animal on this list that scares us the most. Just because its docile nature masks the heart of a real killer. Let us know what animal on today's list most worries you in the comments below. Number 3. Japanese hornet. Japanese hornets are also known as giant hornets. They're the world's largest hornet and are extremely aggressive pretty much all the time. They regularly hunt bees and their venom damages the tissue of its victims. They can inject a lot of venom with one sting, with many people who get stung by a Japanese hornet requiring immediate hospitalization for their injuries. On top of that, these hornets can sting repeatedly and quickly, doing so without hesitation the second they feel ill at ease. Number 2. Spotted hyena. These hyenas enjoy a widespread distribution and solid population numbers in many places in the world. Unfortunately, they are also the victims of poachers, especially outside protected areas, where poachers are more aggressive. They're the most common large carnivore in Africa, and group together in massive packs that let them dominate the competition. When on their own, hyenas are impressive fighters, but when there are more of them, they really shine. They can run at speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour and coordinate their attacks on the fly. Many times, individuals will run through herds in order to pick out a suitable target, letting the rest of the pack know what's about to go down. Spotted hyenas have complex social structures and rely on the other members of their pack, both for protection and social interaction. They are opportunistic hunters and prey on a wide range of animals. Known to take down medium and large animals, spotted hyenas aren't really afraid of lions as long as they have strength in numbers and will happily face down a pride of lions without flinching. Number 1. Gorilla. Gorillas are ground-dwelling apes that prefer to live in the forest. They are found throughout sub-Saharan Africa, although they are currently listed as being endangered thanks to poaching and habitat loss. Gorillas are divided into two species, which are the western gorillas and the eastern gorillas. The largest of all living primates, the gorilla has DNA that's 99% similar to that of humans, making them our closest living relatives, after chimps and bonobos. Gorillas are enormous creatures and are easily stronger than humans. Wild male gorillas can weigh up to 500 pounds, and most grow to be around 6 feet tall. Their arm span is an impressive 8.5 feet or so, and those arms are massive. Some gorillas do exceed 600 pounds in total, but that is generally reserved for overweight males in captivity. Gorillas are also extremely intelligent and have complex social structures. If one of their troops is attacked or another unwanted creature wanders into their territory, they'll unleash a whirlwind attack, clobbering the offender to death more often than not. Females fight less than males, but do sometimes fight each other for social access to males. Thanks to their size, gorillas don't have any natural predators, although they do seem to have a bit of competition thanks to leopards, who also hunt.
From England, beautiful city London. A man broke in on the Queen Elizabeth. Some of them say he came out sweat. Some of them say they caught him with a net. Fred, he started to fret. He nearly lose his neck. Now. We from England, beautiful city London. Reporter say a man broke in on the Queen Elizabeth. It frightened the Duke, it frightened the Lord, it even frightened the royal guard. Get out of my yard, she said, get out of my yard. Jungle people will never sleep. Snake, giraffe, tiger, monkey, zebra, evil people for safari jeep. Sleep. Swing from west to west, trees to trees, and the making funny sound. Dressing deserts, safari men them drive, killing elephant, large and small, just for them big white teeth. In the jungle, the mighty jungle people will never sleep. Snake, giraffe, tiger, monkey, zebra, evil people for safari jeep.